Find out how your front door can make the biggest impact when selling your house. Welcome back to another episode of 60 Lessons We've Learned Over 60 Years. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about what a seller needs to do to prepare their home for showings.
So when clients ask you, what do I need to do to the house? How do you respond?
You want to go in there with a buyer's eye. So you want to go in there and say, okay, what needs to be removed? What needs to be cleaned up? I mean, the people have been living there for many years, so they're complacent with the house. So they may have stuff on the countertops. We want to get that stuff off the countertops. Anything that's distracting, we want to get rid of it. We want them to focus on the house. That's the most important thing.
Well, you use the phrase, a home that shows well, sells well. What does that mean exactly?
That means that we want the house as light as possible. Open up the blinds. Light creates the illusion of space, so we want the illusion of space. You want the AC on. You want it to be a nice temperature, because if it's too hot, our feedback will be,
what's wrong with the air conditioner?
Exactly. Of course, as clean as possible. Beds made. TVs off, maybe even some light music to enhance the showing.
No dishes in the sink. We've cleaned up a lot of dishes. We've made a lot of beds, because it's totally distracting when people walk in and the laundry and the dishes, everything's sitting around because they ran out the front door to get to work.
Yeah, you don't want anything distracting. You want a buyer to spend some time and actually enjoy the space how they would live in the house.
Correct.
Well, if a homeowner could only do 3 things from your list, what would you say you've learned are the 3 most impactful things that they could do to help show their home better?
Well, first, like I mentioned, the front door. You want the front door and the curb appeal in general to be free of maintenance items.
And let me just interrupt. We've had buyers come up to a house and not come in the house because the front yard wasn't mowed nicely. The beds were full of mulch. Anything from the curb appeal. So you want them to get them in the front door. If they don't come in the front door, they don't get to see how nice the house is.
Right, and about the front door, there's usually a lockbox at the front door. So while the realtor is putting in the code, waiting for the key, the buyer, they're looking around. So if there's cobwebs and signs of deferred maintenance, they're going in with the wrong psychology. They're going in with what else needs to be done, because this looks like it needs some work.
And so when you get in there, you want to make sure that it's odor-free. You want to make sure the blinds are all open. It's light and bright. If it's dark, you're racing around trying to get lights on while the buyers are right on your tail end. So you want to make sure that it shows really bright.
So I guess the 3 things are curb appeal, free of odors, and light and bright.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Join us for our next lesson when we discuss what we've learned and incorporate the importance of staging of a home.
See you next week.